Pisces. Week commencing the 10th. I am the soul pool. You are the soul pool. We are the soul pool. Without you, this doesn't work. So, week commencing the 10th June 2021. Astral DJ, what does Pisces need to know, please? There's something about a bay horse. I'm going to have to look for that one. So that would suggest to me someone born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February. Something about a horse and the name Michael. So I'll dig for that one. It's not one I know, I don't think. It might be, I don't know. I will find it. It's not urgent, this, because it's not in the first pile or the first row even. But it is something you need to be aware of, it seems. So it might not be about you, it might be something around you or someone around you. We'll find out. You may be some distance away yet. So we have bad advice received, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, man, lack of clear thinking, confused, bad decisions, turning his back on something. Could be a doctor, priest or lawyer. Obstacles being put in your way, perhaps a Leo energy. Again, those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February could be involved. Children, blockages, delays in travel. Those born on the 19th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's something you're not frightened to face. So feel that fear, if there is any fear, and do it anyway. Follow your star, follow your dream, follow your belief, because this is my Dick Whittington card. He believed the streets of London were paved with gold. They weren't. He got there, he was very disappointed and felt the fool, but he persevered with his dream and ended up the Lord Mayor of London. You are going for a transformation period. We have Scorpio energy here. Endings bring about new beginnings. So face it and take that risk. Jump off the cliff and make your wings on the way down. You are becoming the butterfly. Massive transformations. Those born on the 22nd and the 13th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. But there is a hurdle, something you feel stuck in 8 months, perhaps because of children or your inner child, your ego, saying, I can't, I'm too old, I can't afford it, whatever it is, something is stopping you. So you're sacrificing your happiness, your transformation for the sake of others. It's time to get off your cross because we need the wood. Stop playing the victim or the martyr to get what you want and don't let others do that to you. Put your boundaries into place and stop saying yes when you really mean no. You need to look at things from a different angle. This is a karmic situation where there are secrets and hidden enemies. And there could be a Leo involved because it's mentioned twice. You are strong enough to control this person and put them in their place. Express yourself well, straighten your back, look them in the eye and deal with it. The 8th or the 26th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. More than strong enough. So somebody is trying to confuse you. Somebody is trying to put obstacles in your way. It isn't going to work. There is a Scorpio energy that's positive, and patience and strength will pay off because you're feeling stuck at the minute, but 8 months will, you feel stuck for 8 months, unable to solve this issue. The Spirit are going to give you a gift, and it's a new beginning, a new home, a new life, a new job, a new situation. Something within the year that will pay off should you choose to nurture it. This issue with the Leo is going to come back to haunt everyone because, and it could be a medical issue, could be a dental issue even, but it's something that wasn't settled, so it's going to come back round until you do settle it, and nothing can grow until it does. You're no longer sitting on the fence, you are picking sides. You're asking for help possibly, but I don't think so. But you are going to stop juggling, stop ping-ponging. There's lack of communication, someone may have blocked you. Taurus, Vega, Capricorn energy, younger person, negative, bad news. And yet there is a water sign child that is unconditional loving that you need to love unconditionally. The beginnings of something. Justice must be served. A Libra energy about the lines of the marital home. The number 11. Living or past, it for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Enemies will be overcome. Yeah. Whatever somebody's been trying to conceal will be coming out into the light. Justice will be served. The 20th is negative. The 19th is negative. Communication is needed. This needs to be settled once and for all so that the phoenix can rise from the ashes. The 20th is in trouble, I think. Living or past, date for your diary and address. Someone has to make a decision. They can't be in denial. They must be sure of the facts. And they've got to make that decision. Justice will be served. It keeps saying it. That Spirit are not having this. Something is unjust. And it may be to do with children. But there's fear here. Those born on the 11th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. The 22nd and the 20th could go either way. You are on a threshold. There's no going back to how things were. So now we have to pick a path and stick to it. Leave the past behind. This could be about the home and family unit, a celebration, a wedding, a party, something like that, or a house move. It is issues around children. Something from the past that is coming back and it must be settled. It could be child abuse for very few of you. Yeah, drinking too much, celebrating, or celebrating too early, counting the chickens before the hatch. No travel. Somebody is not travelling towards you. A run of bad luck, misfortune. A lying deceiver, a Leo, or someone born 1962 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved and they may not be found out yet. Money is coming from an unexpected quarter, and there is a female that was important to you, once held high standing in your life, no longer. She is a negative energy in your life. A female is receiving or seeing the written word and it's distressing. Two people are trying to talk here, but there's too many, perhaps two couples, sticking the nose in their business and making matters worse. So don't let people involve themselves in your business. A new life is waiting for you. You just got to wake up. It's time to take some time out from all this deceit and lies. The truth must be told. You are wiser now. There may be a house move, or you may feel not at home where you are. Some of you may be returning to the parental home. There's no place like home. Home is where your heart is. Fate is taking a hand in this. You must face things head on. Face the chaos, and with it will come hope, healing and freedom. Any issues with the ankles and legs will be healed. And remember to breathe through the anxiety. There is an unfinished symphony here. Something is being returned to. Someone's heart is loyal. The owl is your animal totem. Scorpio energy, the number 20. It is time to transform this situation from a negative one to a positive one. Something must die so something new can be rebuilt, and you can rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Full circle, spirit, well done, thank you. This could be a death, but it's more likely that something ends so something new can begin. Put your ear down close to your soul and listen hard. You know the truth. The name Anne could be important, and Sexton. Acknowledging desires and surrendering yourself to the depths will serve you best at this time. Scorpio is one of the most fascinating signs of the zodiac. It is ruled by Pluto, the planet of gutters and extremes, and it is the sign of sex and money and passion. It is a powerful sign. Scorpios have a bad reputation for ruthless behaviour, which is not deserved. Like the other water signs, Scorpio is emotional, but not a sympathetic way like Cancers or Pisces. When Scorpio enters a room, they don't have to say a word for the crowd to know. They can feel their energy, their depths and their ability to understand others, all the while not revealing much about themselves. So you will sense when this person or energy enters the room. Scorpio inspires you to tell them your darkest secrets without revealing anything of their own. When Scorpio feels deeply, they fear the loss of control, and they will sting when threatened or cornered. Almost always, Scorpios will deliver the last hit. So it may not be a Scorpio, it may be someone with a lot of Scorpio in the chart, or just the energy around you. Scorpio does not roll over and play dead, and they never forget a slight. People of this sign will make their mark, even when they have to do it alone. If the Scorpio card comes up, you are being tested. You may feel isolated and on your own without much sympathy or help from others. If so, it's time to stand on your own 2 feet and fight those forces gathering against you. You will likely win and come out much stronger and happier than ever before, but it will be an intense time. There are a number of positive changes with this card, and you will soon gain what you have worked so hard for. This card implies karmic issues, even the resurfacing of a past life recollection. So many of your relationships now will be of a karmic nature, and thus be tried, and your life may feel like a trial, but justice will be served. Matters involving inheritance and money may figure in, such as heirlooms, legacies, and what comes through family or people you are tied to from your deep past. You may have to deal with someone who may plot revenge over something you're not even guilty of. It could also be a time where enemies surface, so you'd be wise to protect your reputation. Strong sexual attractions will arise, whether wished for or not. Obsessions are possible. It is wise not to get wrapped up in intrigues with people you don't know very well or have known only for a short time. Do not attempt to maneuver or manipulate anyone at this time, because it will backfire. On the positive side, now is the time to be resourceful and guard that which you have worked for. If romance is your question, expect it to be transforming and not something you can leave aside. In some cases, your partner may seem aloof and hard to reach, and matters may erupt into unexpected passion. If the surrounding cards indicate that things will progress, this may be one of the most important and transforming relationships you've ever had. In dealing with jobs and career, expect intensity, restrictions and demands. Sometimes when this card comes up, it indicates you will be going through a period of deep self-analysis. You may seek out professionals, or you will work through this alone, by reading or through reflection. Be careful when it comes to finances in areas such as taxes, property and shared assets. You could have resounding success or tremendous losses currently, but the message is to take your chance, then stick with your decision no matter what. You have the ability now to make everything work out. There is something new being born out of something you thought was dead. A resurrection. Love born out the depths of passion. Charisma, desire, sex, gutters, sewers, stagnant waters, funerals and graveyards, ghosts and hauntings, banks, inheritances, money or goods from a dead relative. The taboo, the unknown, secrets, blessings in disguise, therapists going through the depths, Hades, autumn, when things die off, homicide, paranoia, suspicions, seeing into the heart of the matter, being wise, not suffering. So somebody out there, we've had this before the other day, somebody out there has been murdered. It will only be one of you, but I hope. Not suffering fools, agreements but with caution, resentment, severity, hidden aggression, enemies, secret or open, psychic energy, powers, curses and magic spells, metaphysics, vampires, stories, anything to do with Egyptians, being innocent yet accused, feeling lonesome, aloof, being singled out, not being left alone, stalkers, past lives, the idea that death is never final. Transformations through desire, psychic ability, taxes, secrets, wins and losses, sexual attraction and secret affairs. Thanks for listening.